Ken Big Blake is what they call me.
Kathleen Horton.
Marita Lincolebe Tuba.
Terrence Jones.
Jessica Lair.
My name is JJ.
Habiba Ahmed.
I will have worked in the contact center 1 year and 9 days.
Close to 4 years.
Tomorrow make a year.
I've been here, well, January 12th made a year for me.
September of 2015.
A little over 3 years.
January 12th of last year, so about a year and a couple months.
I am a part of the Outbounders.
Inbound.
I'm in the outbound team.
I'm on the outbound and I do a little bit of inbound also.
I'm an outbound.
Outbound team.
I am on the inbound team.
The best part is just the family environment.
Because it's like a family. We all have a lot of fun.
The atmosphere and the closeness with everybody. And I would say like the flexibility that we have to do other things.
Just the environment and the people that, I work with, my coworkers. I mean, it's a friendly, laid-back environment.
The best part about working in the contact center is definitely the people. Not so much being on the phones, but working around such great people and a good atmosphere, good boss to work under.
I love the laid-back environment. Work ethic isn't laid back, but we get to do our own thing.
The best part of working in the contact center is actually being able to speak with different people every day and trying and to help them with either a mortgage or a refinance, depending on the type of loan they're looking to acquire.
I think my biggest takeaway is the feeling of community.
I've learned a lot. I remember when we first started the contact center. So there's been a lot of changes, so a lot of good changes. It's amazing to watch, to see how it's grown.
Being back on the phone and interacting with the customer and learning new sale tactics even though we're transferring customers, we're still selling. So learning different type of sale tactics.
The importance of teamwork and coming together to get the job done.
Patience. This is a different type of call center that I've worked for. Before I came here, I was in collections, and it's really easy to talk to people when they owe you something, but the customers that we speak to don't owe you anything, and you kind of have to vie for their attention and really try to persuade them. And it takes a lot of patience to do that because sometimes people will be very standoffish.
Things that the customers say to you with a grain of salt, because it can be kind of hectic on some days, but you just have to understand that they're not upset with you, but with their situation.
To be your professional, the professional person you are, but then at the same time, really listen to what they have to say and kind of address their issues to get them transferred, because that's what we really need to do is transfer them to somebody that can assist them.
We deal with a lot of different customers, and it's always a challenge to keep a positive attitude and stay positive, because it can be challenging and stressful, but at the end we're just like, we got this, so it's kind of cool.
Even though you guys don't see it if you're not on the phone, that's a person. That's someone's home, that's one of their biggest investments, and they're trying to either refinance or purchase. So it's actually, I know a lot of people outside of LendingTree or in other departments, it's all about the numbers and maybe tech, but it's actual a live person that's the end result and that's what drives the business for LendingTree.
LendingTree is still a growing company. We're still in a growing status, so there's bigger and brighter things ahead of us.
Being on a dialer is hard, and it takes a certain skill set. And I believe anyone can do it if they really try, but the contact center does work hard to be able to show what LendingTree has to offer and give that customer service to the customers that are coming to LendingTree.com.
Well, I think Doug's beat on it. The amount of calls that the customers receive, it can be overwhelming for each customer.
I think that the contact center plays a dynamic part in the company as well, because I just feel like we are the forefront of what the customers experience. We're the ones that they speak with if they're having a problem with their My Lending Tree account, and normally we are the ones that normally will provide feedback to other departments. So we're like the, how should I put this, the forefront, to me personally, of the company. We're like the first person that they see or that they meet. So their experience to me is in our hands.
Bad things seem to stand out more, but I don't really have that many bad experiences. I think that I could say when I get somebody that's very old, that's always kind of funny because they're like, I can't hear you. So then we have to scream and everybody else is thinking like, oh, you must have somebody old on the phone for the reverse mortgage product.
Probably during the holidays, when you have people call in and they're looking for personal loans. I'm really silly, but I'm sensitive too. So you get people that have loans and they start telling you their story. And you have to get off the phone, but I'm always the type that I'm on the phone and I find myself like in tears, trying to help them.
It's not just one that stands out because I have a lot of good, a lot of bad that happens on a daily basis. So.
I have a lot of customers that aren't really sure what Lending Tree is. They think Lending Tree is the actual lender. And I think every single time I get a customer on the line that thinks that, educating them on what Lending Tree is and what we offer is always fulfilling because you're actually teaching them something that they didn't know before. And the majority of the time it is a good positive response that they have to what you're telling them, and they always thank you because they didn't know that before.
I actually had a customer call back in through the outbound campaign, and it was led inbound, and they thanked me for getting them over to an additional lender because the original lender couldn't assist them, but the second lender was able to help them get the loan closed. So that was pretty rewarding. Any
given day, you may take 80 to 100 calls. So you'll get those few and far between, but they will tell you that, wow, the process that you guys have is amazing. Like I was able to get what I was looking for in a matter of minutes. And then you have some of those that really don't know what Lending Tree does, so you have to explain it to them. And then once you do explain it to them, then they're like, wow, okay, I like that.